All right, and it's time for orchestra. Today we are doing Antonin Dvorak. So he is, I think, also sometimes called Tony. And he lived from, let me grab a marker. He lived from 1841 to 1904. So if you remember, he was part of the Romantic period, which was from the 1800s to the early 1900s. And today we're going to be listening to Serenade for Strings, the fourth movement. So this is just the fourth movement of his whole long composition, which actually had 5 movements in it. And we're just going to listen to one of those today. Now, Serenade means that it's the background music. So sometimes they would play these at big events or things going on, and it was just music to be played in the background. So it's calm, it's slow, it's tranquil. It doesn't have a bunch of crazy loud stuff like you would think from the Romantic period, but that's because it's for background music, which is why it seems a little bit calm for the Romantic period, which normally shows lots of emotion and expression and sometimes kind of crazy, but this one's going to be very calm and slow, and we could, I think, almost take a nap to it. It's so calming. And you know how we've been doing lyrics for each song to help us remember them? For this one, I kind of thought this is what it makes me think. It's real slow and it says, I love to nap. And I thought that would be a good way to remember, after I draw my pen, a good way to remember that Serenade is slow and calm, and when you hear it, I think you'll see what I mean. And if you want to lay down and close your eyes and take a nap, your mom probably won't get mad. I won't be mad because I think it's really perfect music to lay down and close your eyes. It's kind of like the elevator music you hear, riding on an elevator maybe. And it's going to be strings. So we're actually going to be hearing the violin and the cello in this. Do you guys remember our strings? Strings. I don't know what I was doing with my hand. Strings. So there's our, it's going to start with our violin, and then the cello kind of copies off each kind of theme that the violin's playing. So let's go ahead and jump right in and do our first listen. We'll follow along in our map. You guys should all have your orchestra packets. We'll follow in our map. It's less than 6 minutes, so it's not that long. And then you guys can listen to it 2 more times, and you can draw how it makes you feel in here as well. And so maybe a really flowy picture because it's nice and calm, whatever you want. Right here, it's our violin. that crescendo, how the music's building. Another crescendo as the music gets louder. Oh, sorry, we were supposed to go this way. I love to nap, love to nap. To nap, love to nap. I love to nap, love to nap, love to nap. Oh, I did it again. And it's slow. I love to nap. All right, and that was our Serenade for Strings 4th movement. And when you guys are following this through, make sure you're going down and following the map correctly. I kept going back like I was reading and starting over on the left, but it goes like this. Sorry about that. But yeah, that was our first time I'm not going to make you listen to it again just because I did the math wrong. So second time, you're going to draw a picture of how it makes you feel. And then the third time, you could do a flowy dance, or you could lay down and close your eyes, whatever you want to do for that last time. And that's it for orchestra. So I'll see you guys all for presentations. I hope you have an awesome day and see you next week.